Alright guys, got a surprise for you. So, yeah. Let's get started. Yeah, your normal weather radio stuff. There's a bunch of wires on the ground, it's normal. Yeah. My 12-258's over there. Whoa, you still have the 4006? Yep, that's right. I still have it, and I have determined the real problem. I have re-diagnosed it. It's not the fuse. Well, it's one of the problems. I might have to get a new fuse. But I think the main problem is this, the front annunciator. So, if you don't know, this thing is the whole CPU. This whole thing. It's tiny, but it's a CPU. It does all that stuff that a fire alarm panel does. What a Simplex 4006 does, which is really amazing. But mine got screwed up somehow. So I have a new one on the way. It's used. And yeah, so this one's a bit messed up, and then also some of the passive LED tubes came off. So yeah, there's a little divot in there, which I think is my fault. But anyway, let's take a look at the inside of the panel. I have a whole new key holder thing up here. There. And my B keys on there. Let's go and take a look on the inside. Well, here it is. So I have reassembled the panel, and yes, I still do have the S-bus resistor, which I believe is for the annunciators. So anyway, yeah, here it is. And that's why I believe me buying this panel was a bad idea, because it seems like it was a scam. High pop, final test, same thing. So, yeah. And over here, this is actually a 4008 sticker. I don't know why it's a 4008 sticker. Another, it just says panel H, number 26. And then 4006 stuff was all over here. I'm pretty sure the 4008 was, design was in production while they were making the 4006, and then when the 4008 design was complete, they made the 4006 for a little while more and they phased it out, I think. I think that's how it went. But, yeah. So, here's the fuse I was talking about. It's, a really weird fuse that I might have to custom order. So, I lost it, actually. And then I was cleaning with my OT, and then randomly out of the blue, I found it. So, here it is. So, in case any of you need fuse ratings for the Simplex 4006, it is, it's made by a company called Buss, B-U-S-S. And it is the C520. It's a 3 amp, 250 volt fuse. So, in case you need that, there. So anyway, you may notice that I lost the ribbon cable for this, the expansion IDC module. In fact, I actually need to, screw that back in. I didn't realize I had not. And put some more screws in. I didn't realize I had not done that. I bought some new screws, and they fit perfectly for the most part, so... Alright, there. Now I got 2 screws in. There it is. And, so yeah. The relay board, I don't know where the little things are, the little white things. It's probably not a big deal. So anyway, I I may have blown this capacitor. I think it's a tantalum capacitor, I'm not sure. Actually, no, these are tantalum capacitors. I don't know what these are called. This is another, and there's so many types of capacitors. Sorry, this is a tantalum capacitor. Not that, this is a tantalum capacitor. Oh gosh. 2 LED board. I wonder what that's about, because... That's weird, because when I initially took the panel apart, there was nothing plugged into there. It's weird. So anyway, yeah, you may notice that the Relay 3 thing is missing a screw. So yeah. But here's the panel's current condition. It's a bit scratched up right there. So, this, I think I'll probably keep there. And, I actually have a Sharpie from Disneyland, from Disney World, from a long time ago. Because it still works when I was like 4. And it's like the best Sharpie we have. I don't know how it still works. Well, it's not Sharpie brand. And it's not brand name Sharpie, but like, you know. There. So anyway, yeah. I'm gonna keep that Sharpie in there in case I ever need to use it. So yeah, anyway, the key itself is working pretty good, but there's one problem about it. Is that if you put the key in and just leave it in there, like I want to, that happens then the panel door can open by itself. So that's why I have to put the key up there, so it doesn't open by itself. Anyway, now it's time for the biggest surprise in this video yet. This. So, I've had this for a while, but I've been starting to use it for this. Testing 1 2 3, testing 1 2 3, testing. So yeah, that's what that is. And then now, just kidding, that was not the biggest surprise. Are you ready? This panel, in 1 or 2 years, maybe less, maybe more, everything, everywhere, will be run by this panel. And yes, that does mean I am officially getting a house system. It's still, the planning is still in progress, and I need to still save up a lot of money for the devices, but it's going to be a True Alert system, addressable, smart sync. Wait, it can't be, yeah, addressable, it's just not True Alert ES, because I cannot run those without a ES panel, so, True Alert, an addressable True Alert system. I don't know if I can run addressable pool stations on the 4006, but I do know that you can change the address name on the panel because it is an addressable panel. But, yeah, that's right. I am officially getting a house system. And I cannot wait until this happens. And yes, that does mean smoke detectors, pull stations, horn strobes, remote strobes, and best of all, well, not best of all, but one of the best things of all. See my porch down there? Down there will be the home to a weatherproof True Alert. Hopefully. I can't remember if my parents said yes or no. So yeah, anyway, there's that. Oh wait, I wouldn't be able to get the wires outside of that. That'd be a challenge. I'll try and figure it out. But yes, I'm going to show you the current device plans. So I tried to convince my parents to put a pull station right here, but they said no. We're still deciding in this room. They wanted to put it back here, but then I was like, it's going to be dual action. They're all going to be 2099 9756s, so it'd be hard to push in and pull down. And there's also going to be a break rod in all of them, so you could like knock down the TV. And yes, that does mean that I'll have to key activate them for tests. But then somewhere in here will be a True Alert horn strobe and a smoke detector. The only problem is that obviously there's going to be a lot of pull stations and smoke detectors. Probably at least 2 on each floor. I don't know about the first floor. But that's what I'm going to have to figure out, because I only, like, if you take a look at the 4006, it only has 10 IDCs, which means that you can only have 10 activation devices and initiating devices, which is a pull station or a smoke detector or a CO detector. Well, I don't know if this panel supports the CO thing because it's a priority 2 alarm, and priority 2 is not supported by the 4006. I believe that starts on the 4010 series. No, 4010 ES series, I believe that's when they introduce it. And then it carries on to the 4100, 4100U, and 4100 ES series. But yeah, smoke detectors will be mounted on the ceiling a certain way. There will be wood mounted onto the wall with a bracket on both sides, and then the smoke detector will be mounted to the wood. And the reason being is so we do not create holes in the ceiling, because my parents do not want me doing that, and I understand that. So, pull station in here. I probably will put a strobe only in there. And no, a horn strobe, potentially a weatherproof one. So when you're taking a shower, it doesn't like get all steamed up and stuff. But yeah, like, yeah. I'll probably put it like up there or something. I was gonna put it back there until I realized the door could smash the strobe. And potentially the whole alarm unit somehow. But it's weatherproof, so. So, coming downstairs, I'm going to show you guys where the pull station down here will be eventually. Either right there or right here, but I'm planning on right here, because it's more noticeable, and it's found with my parents, and there's not like a bunch of appliances in the way. It's just like right back there. So yeah, also Mom, if there's ever a fire in the kitchen, since there's no fire alarm dialer, like that bacon fire one time, or just like a fire that is like at least this size, feel free to pull the fire alarm.
Okay, that sounds good.
Because it's a fire, which means you gotta pull the fire alarm. But if it's like those tiny fires that we used to get all the time, then no. But I guess we don't have the direct burners now, so it's less likely for a fire to happen, but it's still just as likely for a grease fire to happen, probably. So yeah. I believe I'm allowed to do anything down the basement, right, Mom?
Yeah.
Okay. So, down here in the basement. Oh, also this, I'm probably going to be utilizing this flush mount zone. I gotta fix up this 5050-001 and then I can use it. But down here, there will be a smoke detector somewhere. I forgot about that up there. I could probably use that after I, put it back up. Then, back here, I'm probably just gonna utilize the same setup I used to have. However, I could be using that for a mini system. Also, what about the ADT 4520 panel? That's super, super rare. I've kind of destroyed it. Yes, please get mad at me for doing that. It's super rare. Here's a BG12 with a key that I thought was a Firelight key, but ended up not being one. It says 301 on it. I have no idea what it's for. I'll probably put a pull station back here. This is a plug. Maybe I can put one, right here or something. But yeah, the smoke detector's definitely gonna go there. Especially because it's, right near the... Actually, no, I'll probably be able to move it to, up there if I can squeeze it in there. Because that's, right over this, so... And it doesn't release any steam normally. So if there's a fire in one of them, then it will go off really easily. And no, I do not plan to have heat detectors because I don't have enough IDCs. And unless I find out a way to expand the amount of IDCs I have, for instance, I don't think this would harm the panel, but, having two devices hooked up to one IDC, like a smoke and heat detector hooked up to the same IDC, let's say it was IDC 7. I could, hook the two of them up to each other. And then, and I could hook the two of them up to the same IDC. And then whenever a, alarm is activated by one of them, and no, even though they're hooked up to the same IDC, the configuration that I'm thinking of makes it so it would not have to be, I don't know what I'm saying. The configuration that I'm using makes it so, it makes it so both detectors do not have to activate. If one of them activates, let's say the heat detector activated, the panel activates. But if only the smoke detector activates, then the panel also activates. And if both of them activate, the panel also activates. So, yeah. I believe there's no such thing as IDC extenders, but there could be. If there is, I'll probably consider buying one because, yeah. The 4006 for sure is Simplex's most classic panel, but it's not very good for large building installations. However, for my house, it's probably just fine. So yeah, anyway, the amount of devices, that hook up to the NAC, I do not have to worry about because, they just kind of use each other's power. And then also, I meant to say this, but about the smoke and heat detector being hooked up to the same IDC, if I do something like that. Here, let's say I was going to the panel and programming it in. I would program it in by, going ahead and just, so, with a name, I would program in, I would program in basement smoke / heat if that would fit. I doubt it would fit. I might be able to put in BSMT. Just a UV5R. There. Also, I do have an EHDL1, and they sound kind of like True Alerts, but I want it to be a strict True Alert system because I have a Simplex panel and I really like True Alerts. So this will just be part of my collection, probably part of a mini system, potentially. But yeah. So yeah, anyway. Speaking of all this stuff, why don't we take a look at some of my drawings? Best drawings are in here. Ready for this? Wow. Not to brag, but I personally think this is a really good drawing. Bunch of failed drawings, failed order drawing, failed T128, failed Model 2. Then this really cool drawing, actually, it's an airfield with a thunderbolt with some clouds up top. And then there's nothing else after that. Now, this book was actually a gift from my teacher for Christmas, so thanks to him. And big thank you to him. This is like the thing that I was like making one time to show how places can like take care of their thunderbolts and like keep them in commission. Custom pipe mounts that go out of tilt and stuff. Reinforcement poles that connect to the regular poles. Mounts for reinforcing, which is that right there. And yes, that is a 1003. That was a failed blower drawing. I believe there's nothing else in this book. I'll probably start using it more soon, especially because it was a gift. There's those. The rare product guides. The original copy is in here. I love this so much. This thing. I love it so much. That's the other thing I love. This. Yep, I have the extremely rare MBTA map. Anyway, random nail on my wall. Here's another reprint that I folded like this. So I noticed that only on these ones the Citizens Band thing is actually scanned right. So let's go ahead and go downstairs and do some scanning. Hey Mom, you know where the external hard drive is?
Extra what?
External hard drive is.
It's in the study.
Also, how's the website going?
Good, I'm getting there.
Good.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
I need you to eat something now, okay?
Okay, hold on. Let me finish filming. My mom's working on a website for her business. This is her new printer. If you live in the Central Ohio area and need contracting work for like zoning stuff and stuff like that, then check out Crossroads Community Planning. That was my mom's business. And I'll leave a link to the website in the description once it is made. And yeah, I think the majority of my audience is kids. So yeah, but let's go and get started. Let's see. Alright, see you guys later.